It's the Forever Knight-Athon. We're recapping and reviewing every single episode of Season 1 of the 1990s Canadian police procedural about a vampire detective taking a bite out of crime. Episode 10, Dead Air, is all about Dr. Christina Noble, who hosts a steamy radio show where people call in to discuss their kinkiest fantasies that the writers were pretty sure they were allowed to mention on primetime TV. One guy calls in and he's into some really weird stuff, like strangling women to death. Ordinarily, I don't like to kink shame, but that's not okay. If you're strangling women or anyone else, cut it out, or a vampire will get you if you don't. Stonetree's not sure what to make of all of this. He doesn't have a body. He can't be sure this isn't a publicity stunt. Nonetheless, better safe than sorry. He puts his best detective and worst detective, who are partners, on the case. Nick believes Dr. Noble's story because Nick believes women. He's an ally. But Skanky? He thinks it's all just publicity. He knows this type of stuff. He knows what she does. And it's despicable.
Last week, she had a guy on who was talking about making it with his mother-in-law. And the week before that, the subject was single women who've made it with pizza delivery boys. I mean, come on. She even had a discussion about...
I thought you'd never listen to that stuff, Skank.
Well, you know. Once in a while I do.
Oh, once in a while, yeah.
Of course. I love that Skanky is both the kind of guy to listen to this stuff, but also the kind of guy to get up on his high horse that other people listen to this kind of stuff. That's pitch perfect. I know I bag on Skanky a lot, but they wrote him like this. He's the comic relief foil whose boorish qualities are used to contrast Nick's more sensitive, cool persona to great effect. He's not a bad person deep down. He's just, shitty. He's oafish. He has bad taste. He's entitled. He's dismissive. He jumps to conclusions. Occasionally, he's prejudiced. He's often used as the mouthpiece for latent authoritarianism. He's a misogynist, a philanderer, and worst of all, a cop. But God help me, I do find him likable. Despite everything I said, he has this completely unearned confidence. He just thinks he's king shit and he wants everybody to know. There is something so compelling about him on screen. John Capellas deserves a lot of credit for taking this awful, awful guy and somehow, against all odds, making him likable.
Nick, I want you to go down to the radio station tomorrow. In the meantime, we better start checking hotel bridal suites.
Well, how come he gets the live ones?
They like him.
Of course. Of course Nick is nice and respectful to women and, hot. So of course he'd be the one Stonetree sends to talk to women, and of course Skanky would be weird and jealous about it. This episode is mostly filler, though. This episode is not in the original manga. Dr. Noble is a psychiatrist who gave up on doing meaningful work and helping people when she was unable to stop an abused boy from murdering his mother. Now she hosts a trashy pop psychology radio call-in show. Guess what, though? That guy, the guy who killed his mother, he's the killer. He wants to kill her now. Oh no. Oops, he got electrocuted. I guess now she wants to go back to being a doctor. So later, we do get a fun scene where Nick has to take over hosting Dr. Noble's radio show, and he fucking kills it.
Tonight's subject is fantasy. Have you ever acted yours out? There must be somebody out there who's not afraid to push the envelope. Come on, Tyrone.
Who's that? It must be a guest host.
The ultimate fantasy in life, not in dreams.
I think vampires naturally must make good radio hosts, because, you will recall that Lacroix was also a radio host.
The night crawlers, waiting for you.
Speaking of today's flashback, it's only tenuously related to the A-plot. Lacroix is also torturing a guy because he thinks that guy looks like his dad, who abused him. Do we have a clip of that?
Where are you off to? Away home. You cannot go home. I'll no be staying with a lot of heathens who would call this oatmeal. But it's oatmeal crisp, Dad. It's not oatmeal.
Yada, 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 cycle of violence, etc. I guess that's why Lacroix prefers younger men. Forget that, though. Time for a wig reveal. Wow. Wow, look at that. Oh, my good gravy, what a wig. Nick, come on, man. Come on, dude. Nick just sits around moping and complaining that he doesn't like all this torture. I don't know, dog. Maybe do something, maybe? Maybe intervene? I don't know if it's much better to sit around and gripe about a murder torture you could prevent happening right in front of you. Also, twice now Forever Knight has had incidental characters whose name is Matthew.
You cheated me!
Matthew, I never cheated you.
You should be sleeping, Matthew.
And they keep saying Matthew a lot, and I don't like that. It feels weird. It feels like they're talking to me. Stop it.
Who's this?
You might not remember me.
Well, sure I will. You were a patient of mine, weren't you?
Yeah. Matthew. Matthew Reed. Do you remember?
Yes, of course, Matthew. I remember you.
Pick a different name? Hubert, Francis, Alfonso? It's easy. This episode also ends with Nick doing a pranky on Skanky. What the fuck? Are they in the daylight? Again, all you gotta do is tint. I dropped my remote. All you gotta do is tint it blue. Just tint that blue. Tint it blue and it'll be nighttime. Blue is the night color. So he's doing a pranky on Skanky. He calls into the radio show with the new host, and he hands the enormous 90 cell phone over to Skanky and makes him talk about weird sex stuff on air. Got him. It's a testament to this show that even the weaker episodes are just so watchable. We're 10 episodes in, and I don't know if I've actually said this yet, but like, you should watch Forever Night. It's really good. A lot of people tell me they can't handle watching horror, and they like to watch my channel because it's like way to experience horror media without having to actually get scared. And I gotta tell you, you could handle Forever Night, unless you're scared of Canadians. And if you are, bad news about this channel. I watched it when I was 9, so if you're braver than I was as a 9-year-old, I think you can handle it. It's all available on bad quality on YouTube. It's good. A good television program, in my professional opinion. And I'd like to thank the people who will forever be my knights over at patreon.com/scaredycats. In particular, I'd like to thank Verbena, Cooper Holmes, Joe McClory, Liz Widow, Maston Ginger, James Garford, C.H. Phillips, Gideon, Charlotte Hollingsworth, Devin Kaler, Spooky Heather Sylvia, and definitely Todd.
And I, Bobby Duke, the star of the channel, would like to thank the following people who's also the stars of the channel on account of their support on patreon.com/scaredycats. We got Jay Torney, Schadenfraulein, Lanston, Rachel Rat, Kato Moore, Carpad, Josh Manez, Hyla Tracy, Louisa Prito, and Jesse. Well, can you believe the shenanigans Nick Knight and his pals got up to in this one? Hey, we're gonna keep going all January, baby. You wanna get these videos a day early? Go on over to Patreon. Oh, wait. You can just wait. I mean, how bad do you need it,